Peace, Leo. How y'all doing? I hope all is well with you. Leo, we're gonna jump. Mm-hmm. We're gonna jump right on into your reading. Leo, how y'all doing? I hope all is well with you. Leo. Leo. I'm just getting off of work and I wasn't gonna do any readings today, but I kind of felt the urge to finally tell you the end of my story for all those who wanted to know what it's like after the pain. All right, I just aged myself, but that's okay. All right. All right, Leo, we're gonna jump right into it. Damn. I'm hearing who do you think you are? That's what I'm hearing. All right, that's the song I'm hearing. Like somebody like got a lot of goddamn nerve. All right, Leo, let's get into it. I'm also looking at the other deck. I usually don't keep my deck flipped up right like this, but now that I see it, I'm going to call it how to see it. I see it's a star card. Okay, so you may be asking this to somebody. Who the fuck is it that you think you are? Like, no, I'm already healed. I don't want I don't want it. All right, Leo, let's get into it. I'm sorry, I'm a little hyper. It's all right. All right, let's get into it. Leo, the Leo energy. What is it that Leo needs to know in love? Who's coming toward them? At the bottom of the deck, you got the Ten of Cups. Who do you think you are? You could be connected to a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do feel energy of something coming towards you that's going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of contentment. Ignore Levi. He on some shit. Get down. Ignore Levi. He's about to go through the zoomies. Ignore him. He'll be alright. All right, but let's get into it. But this could be you or someone in your energy, right? Because the Ten of Cups is usually like a community of people, right? Your family, your partner, your children, everybody, the people in your neighborhood, right? It's things around you that bring you contentment, happiness, right? But let's get into it. What is it that Leo needs to know? What does Leo need to know? Ooh. You got the Five of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles here. It looks like somebody is conflicted with the idea of coming towards you. They might be fighting with themselves. This person may be someone that lets their ego take front and center. Like they want to come towards you in love, right? They want to come towards you and offer some sort of stability, but this person is struggling with that. Two of Swords, yeah, struggling with making a decision. They are feeling the loss of this connection, Leo. You like, they already know, like, who do you think you are? Like, rest your soul. Get up out of here. Go ahead, go somewhere, Leo. What does Leo need to know? We're gonna find out what's going on. Yeah, but this person wants to move into calmer waters for real. I'm gonna calm down. But it looks like they want to move into calmer waters, but they are struggling with the idea. Like this person might still very well be in their ego, still playing mind games, and also maybe even attempting to manipulate you and people around you. Them, rather. They could be also getting some messages, communications like, it's so good to be free. They're like, Leo is supposed to be sad, up in arms about me, but Leo is like, freedom. I'm releasing this, right? It's not for me. I'm gonna let it go, right? Look at that, Empress energy. Like this person wants to create some sort of balance, but how true that is with this Five of Swords, I don't know. But this person could really be conflicted, dealing with the conflict of that you and them had. Possibly they wanted to win at all costs when it came to you, but I feel like you let them have the victory. Like you could have it. You won. Three of Pentacles. Now this person wants to, we talked about that community energy, right, in the beginning, right? Like maybe you decided that I'm not going to talk to, this person when they're in this energy. I'm just going to move into calmer waters and just create balance on myself. Allow myself to be free, right? Because there goes that free energy back there, right? That's not what it means, but somebody in there free. Somebody's like, I'm not going to do this with you. But I feel like somebody is slowly trying to come towards you, even when they're feeling this energy of possibly defeat, right? They may have tried to win at all costs, but something came with that victory, right? Now they want to move into calmer waters and partner up with you. You could be connected to a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You don't have to be. You could be connected to a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius as well. Look, Russian. I want to run to you. All right, yeah, you got some communication coming towards you. This person, you could be connected to a Virgo. This person has definitely done some soul searching, right? They've done a lot of soul searching. This person could have been somebody that has been guarded with you before, but now I see like this person wants to rush towards you and communicate some truth here. Hey, I've been working on myself, Leo. I've been working on myself, and my wish is to make, to choose you. God dang. All right. All right, and that could have been your wish fulfillment too from this person, because now this person is like, Leo is not really giving me the energy that I thought they were going to give me. They're not jumping up and upset, wanting to fight me. Leo's like, no, we can figure this out another way. We're gonna find my way. My way is the best way. I'm just gonna pack my shit and leave. I'm gonna go ahead about my business. But you do have some communication here, fast communication as well. You got a lot of fast communication coming towards you, a lot of it, and a lot of it has a lot to do with collaboration, partnerships. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see what's going on here. Let's talk about that Five of Swords for Leo. Why is this person in the Five of Swords energy? Leo, then we're going to talk about how you feel about this person and this situation. Tell me about the Five of Swords for this person. The person that is connected to Leo. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Lovers and the Ten of Cups, and the Hermit and the Eight of Cups. Like, this person either walked away from you or you walked away from this person. They may have thought the situation between the two of you was no longer serving them, only to find out the grass was not greener on the other side. And that's usually how it is, right? Somebody leaves a situation hoping to see better, but they only realize that they already had better with you. I'm not saying that you're like this, the cream of the crop and nobody can be better for you, but for them, there may not have been anybody better for them. Maybe you with them are like two peas in a motherfucking pod. I don't know, but they are an asshole. Okay? Let's talk about the Five of Swords. Yeah, ooh. That was the devil. I don't know if you saw that. I saw that. Eight of Wands. This person doesn't want to release you. Very much attached to you. They watch you. They either are talking about you or they want to talk to you. Look at that. They are feeling the energy of the loss. But like I said, they are conflicted. The energy literally is repeating itself. We got the Two of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Only thing that's different is the Nine of Swords. Like, this person is really conflicted, having night sweats, dreams, thinking about the loss of this connection. They feel disappointed. They feel like they may have disappointed you or hurt you. But like I said, this person is watching you. And they may be, they're holding back communication. Like, literally forcing themselves out of stubbornness. And we talked about ego with this Five of Swords, right? So this person could literally be trying to get you to communicate with them, but you're not doing it. You're like, I'd rather leave than deal with the bullshit. And they may have promised you a lot of some type of long-term-ish, future faking and all that dumb shit when it came to the relationship between the two of you, only to just be playing mind games and trying to manipulate you. And you're like, all right, I'm gonna get it somewhere else. I'm gonna find that from somewhere else. Maybe you did. And maybe that's why this person is trying to, fighting themselves from communicating toward you, trying not to talk to you, but still obsessing over this energy, watching you and being crazy and weird. Because they're feeling it now. They're feeling the loss of this connection. They understand that it's a loss. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Now that we know that this person is rushing towards you, right? We want to know why. But we do know, like I said, I feel like your person is getting some type of communication, messages. It may not even be messages. If it's messages, that's because they're asking these people to find out stuff about you, because this is someone who is trying to get information about you or about a situation, right? They're trying to gain some type of knowledge. So they could be sending people out to go get this information about you, or they could be doing this on their own, right? And maybe they were already on their way to you, and maybe things may have kind of like gone to some type of halt. Like, hey, maybe I gotta force myself to hold back, even though I'm obsessed with Leo. I gotta force myself to hold back and move into calm waters. But like I said, there is this want or this need to communicate with the Knight of Swords, and we can figure out why. After this, we're gonna try to figure out what's going on and how you feel about this person in your energy. All right, Leo, I had to turn that around. It was looking real funky. All right, let's get into it. Why is the Knight of Swords here for my Leo energy? Why is this person showing up as the Knight of Swords here for Leo? Four of Cups. Ooh. They're showing up this way because they want to offer you something. They may be a little, cautious about coming towards you. Currently, Six of Pentacles, they may want to give and receive with you. They maybe realize that, hey, I wasn't, giving Leo the proper respect that they needed. They were pouring into me and I wasn't pouring back into the, as I say, pouring, there goes the Queen of Cups, all right? Pouring into me and I wasn't pouring back into them. Things may be imbalanced, may have been imbalanced. And they may want to come in to create balance. We got another 3 with the 3 of Wands. You may very strongly be connected to Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, or somebody with deep aspects in regards to their feelings in air energy. All right. Ooh, 4 of Swords. Yeah, they're gonna come. This person is somebody, you could be connected to a Pisces. This person could have been doing a lot of reflecting, just period. And they have determined that they're ready to communicate. They've done a lot of reflecting. Look at this, all this reflecting energy. And now this person they may still see things from their own perspective right now, because this Hanged Man is still in the upright position. What we want to see is this person come out of that energy so that they can come towards you and gain perspective or understand from other people's perspective, right? But I feel like this person is ready to communicate either way. They are still a little hesitant about coming towards you, Leo, but I do see with the 4 Cups, this is about expecting some type of offer or expecting to send some type of offer. Also, with the fear that offer might be rejected. But I see ultimately this person wants to give and receive with you. And they're waiting. This person may have spent a lot of time waiting for you to come in, but like I said, you decided that you were not coming in. You were not making a move. You were not moving toward this person, Leo. And I feel like now, because of that, this person needs to come towards you. They were standing their ground for a minute. Maybe because of what they saw, because I feel like they wanted to come towards you to offer you some type of longevity, but to me they may have been future faking, like just bullshitting. But again, we got the 8 of Wands twice. Like, this person really wants to communicate with you. We saw the Hermit twice. This person wants to talk, right? Can we talk for a minute, girl? I want to know your name. No matter how long it took, like me and an ex of mine, we broke up and got back together almost 4 years later. Look, I'll tell you about that breakup story some other time. But yeah, we'll talk about that another time. But yeah, like, it doesn't matter how long it's been, right? So even if you were separated from this person for a long time, it's still energy of this person wanting to communicate. And I'm a prime example of it does not matter how long it's taken. They'll come back, okay? They'll come back. You might go back. It's still there, okay? But let's talk about Leo's energy. All right, Leo. How does Leo feel about this situation? for the person that's on their mind. How does Leo feel about this person? How does Leo feel about this person? You were in your head too, Leo. I saw the Eight of Swords, Hermit energy. You were in your head too about the situation. You may not be as deep in your head as this person is, but we'll definitely Six of Cups. You can call me a liar. I'm okay with that. But don't call my cards liars, okay? Don't call them a liar, okay? That makes me feel bad. But look, I feel like you've been waiting for this person to maybe it wasn't, if it's not to reconcile with this person, you did want this person to elevate in some way, right? Whatever that may look like for you, maybe that might be taking a journey into the relationship and going to a higher level. Peace. Sorry about that. I ended up catching a call, so I hope you can hear me. But like I was saying, this person, you may have wanted this person to elevate in some way. Okay, but let's get into it. See how you feel about this person and your energy. How does Leo feel about this person and their energy that's on your mind? Ooh. All right. We got the Five of Cups. The Emperor. This person could be someone that you may have had a lot of high regards for. This could be someone that you viewed as your divine masculine, right? You could have saw this person as your potential husband. But ultimately, you are seeing this person as someone that you're walking away from by, with the Eight of Cups. Ooh. Leo, you're like you don't want anything to do with this person. This person may feel that energy with the Lovers in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. This person may feel that energy, like Nine of Cups. You may be looking for new love. I'm looking for a new love, baby, a new love. yeah. Dang. Let me get one more card for how Leo feels about this person. One card for how Leo feels about this person. Thank you. Okay, so Leo, you may feel like this person has ghosted you. You're definitely not speaking to this person. We definitely see that. Okay, Page of Cups. You may want an apology and this person to create some type of balance. Or you're maybe just looking for ways to bring in new creative ways for you to enjoy a brand new beginning for yourself. All right, with the Magician, the Empress, and look, you may have saw this situation as something that's major. A higher level of commitment, a strong dedication, a strong commitment. You get what I mean? But you're walking away from it because of how this person was treating you. You have walked away from it. You may have children with this person, Leo. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. You may also feel like this person may have abandoned you. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. But you're definitely walking away. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups for this energy that Leo is in when it comes to this person. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. It's like you burnt all ties to this person. You removed all all strings to this individual, and he was like, no more. I'm moving away. I'm moving on. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You could be watching as well, trying to find out some type of information, or you could just be learning new things. Tell me about and this could be spiritually, because we're talking about the burning bowl, right? So this could be spiritually. Tell me about the Eight of Cups and how Leo feels about this person. Ooh. Look at that. Leo, you're taking control of a lot of this situation. You may have felt out of control at some point when it came to this connection to the Wands. Yeah, it may have been a little bit of a burden for you. But I do feel about that, y'all. I didn't even realize realized that that call was coming through. I would have been able to stop it if I was paying attention, but I just turned on do not disturb so it don't happen again. But Leo, I feel like you're taking control over this situation. You could be connected to another fire sign, Aries, very strongly. Doesn't necessarily have to be. You could have Aries in your chart, and it doesn't even have to be that way, right? But there is you taking control of a situation. You're like, I no longer am fulfilled in a situation, in this relationship. You may have felt like you guys were like butting heads, because the Queen of Wands, she don't play that shit. She's like, you're not about to boss me around, tell me what to do, right? Definitely walking away from this situation. Give me one more card regarding the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. Yeah, you're like, you're not gonna boss me around in this motherfucker. Like, you're not gonna tell me what to do. You're not gonna control my path or which direction I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go the direction that I want to go in. That's the energy that you're giving, Leo. Like, and I'm out of here. He's here twice, the Emperor. Tell me about the Emperor. There goes that guarded energy. Tell me about the Emperor here. Whenever I see this, I don't really use this deck very often, but whenever I use this deck and I see that pawn in this Emperor's hand, I always see it as this person who wants to control how things happen, right? So they will do things regarding their strength, do things regarding their intelligence, their intuition, to have control of this situation entirely, right? So and also children, right? They use children as part of the game when they're trying to have control over a situation. So you could have been dealing with a narcissist, right? Who's walking away from their divine masculine just the fuck because. Nobody. Let's talk about the divine masculine, or this is the male. So if y'all want to call it divine feminine, okay, she was here a couple of times, do your thing, but I see a male, okay, and there's nothing wrong with that, and I'm not going against nobody. I'm just speaking from what I'm seeing. I'm using my eyes. All right. Tell me about the Emperor. Why is that here for Leo? Ooh, your cards are coming out pretty quick. I like that, Leo. You got a lot to say. Your person, not so much. All right. 7 of Cups. This person caused confusion. Yeah, they were juggling back and forth. Yeah, this person was causing confusion. Making you feel either like less of an option or choosing you last, not prioritizing this relationship. Betraying you with the bullshit. So you're like, nah, I'm out of here. I'm going. You may have contemplated reconciling a lot as well, Leo. I'm okay with you faking the fun with me. I'm okay with that. I won't judge you. Okay, I promise. I'm going to mind my business. But I'm going to just call you how I see you. Okay? But I do see you like, fuck that shit. All right? Tell me about the Lovers in reverse. And then we're going to talk about what is the potential outcome of the situation here for you, Leo. Tell me about the Lovers in reverse. I feel like you don't want this situation anymore. I feel like you're over it. Yeah. You're like, no. You still see this person as your soulmate, but you're like, no. I got healing to do. We talked about that earlier in this reading. We talked about that earlier in this reading. Like, no, I got healing to do. Don't get in the way of me and my healing. Right now, you got your boundaries up, you got your guards up, you're standing on your ground, you're believing what you say, you're saying what you believe, right? And you're working toward making sure you get the changes that you want, even if it's not from this person. Even if it's not from this person, Leo. That's what I love about you. You don't play that shit. I love me a Leo. Those are the two signs. Two signs that I love the most are Leos and Taurus. I love me a Taurus. All right, let's focus. Yeah, I don't need to know all about that. Okay. All right. Let's talk about the potential outcome or your best advice, Leo. Leo, if you've made it this far, I truly appreciate you. I know I'm crazy. Sometimes I'm a little bit all over the place. Please do not hit that like that. To forget that like to. Please, God, please do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on your notification bells so you know when I post my videos. And I really would like for you to hit the community post. You know, get posting up in there. It's okay. Just be nice to people, okay? And especially me, okay? So I'm sensitive. I'm a Scorpio, okay? Let's get into it. What is the best advice for Leo or potential outcome for the Leo energy? Leo. I truly appreciate y'all though. Like when I first started Leo, y'all was the bomb. Like I never felt so good doing Leo read. Look at y'all just out here. Alright? Let's get into it. Leo. Potential outcome for the Leo energy when it comes to this situation, please. Leo, I feel like you're gonna continue to try to walk away from the situation, but you will be a little off and on about it, okay? I'm just calling it how I see it. All right, with the Eight of Cups in a challenging position. When the Eight of Cups is in reverse, the Eight of Cups is staying in a situation even though you're not happy, right? You're just dealing with it. But as we know, the Eight of Cups is walking away, right? Also feelings of abandonment, right? But this came out in a challenging position. We're going to keep it exactly how we see it. But I do feel like you may be feeling a little conflicted every now and again. You may also continuously either feel like you wanting to accept an offer, or this person is going to be like, hey, let me make another attempt at Leo and see if Leo is willing or ready to accept me, right? And I feel like whatever direction you go in, Leo is going to bring a change. Whatever that change is for you will really depend on whether or not you listen to your intuition. If your heart is telling you, don't take that motherfucker back, don't take him back. Okay? Don't convince yourself that, hey, maybe it's just me and I'm feeling the way. No. I'm going to give y'all my breakup story, okay? So y'all know, don't follow my lead, okay? But if you know the person has done the work and they're ready to commit and they're ready to do what it is that they need, not just say that they're going to commit. I mean, commit to the changes that you guys are going to go through over and over and over and over again, and they're committed to those changes, then I say go the fuck for it, right? But listen to your intuition. If your mind is telling me no, ignore your body, okay? Tell that bitch to be quiet. Say, shh, I'm thinking, okay? I'm thinking. I need you to be completely realistic, because you do have potential to go somewhere that brings you success, okay? And this is just me being for real, okay? You have potential that will bring you success. And I just need you to really, 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 really do the work on yourself first. So if you do want to accept this person, and when they come in and you already done the knowledge and you're ready to take them in and you feel like they're ready to receive you and give and receive properly, okay, do your thing. But outside of all of that other stuff, we're going to leave that to the side for a second. But if they on that bullshit when they come back, you don't take your ass back over there. Do we understand each other? Good. Bye. I love you guys. Have a good day.